on, Blazer.
Check 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blazer.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah. Come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. Then it for your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it when you bust it up.
Come on, Blazer. You know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Hello, everybody. What's going on? What's up? Hold on, my bad. What we talking about? What's going on, everybody? Hey, how y'all doing? Hello. Okay. How are you guys? Welcome on in. Come on in, girl. We about to juice right quick. First and foremost, like the video, if you will. Also, that's the best way to support the channel. Now, I'm trying to get the video in the algorithm so the people know we around here josing, okay? Also, you guys, you know, this place here has been subscribing and unsubscribing people and all that. Please make sure you still subscribe. If you have notification issues, just check your notification settings. Make sure they're on. Sometimes I've heard people had to unsubscribe and resubscribe to make sure the notifications are set. So if you want to do that, that's fine too. Okay. Now this is not going to be a long live because after I get off of here, shout out to my Rumble squad. Shout out to the voodoo doll, the dollhouse over there on Rumble. See, we over here uncracking cases and whatnot. Okay. And so I can't be on here all night because I got to, number one, finish braiding my hair. And then secondly, I need to carry on down to the Rumble place, to the dollhouse that I just leased a new dollhouse down at the Rumble place. And I got to get on down there because we got to finish this book about the Shy Lights girl so we can get on into the Jacksons and everybody else. Shout out to my Rumble squad. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it's kind of going to bleed into what we talk about today as it pertains to blanket. But anyways, we'll get to that. So shout out to my Rumble squad. I'm sorry. If you how do you say? Yeah. Oh, if you are unfamiliar with Rumble or if you want to follow me over there, I also posted a link to my community tab. If one of my beautiful moms will drop a link to the Rumble, that would be wonderful. I love it. But we jokes and we have a good time over there. We play music. We do whatever we want. You see, over here, this is the suburbs. You know, we got a man at the gate over here. See, over there, we living in the middle class, but, you know, we make our own rules for the most part, you know. So shout out to my Rumble squad. Please also follow me on all platforms. I am right now streaming from Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble. So shout out to y'all. And listen, y'all, I know Mia said Rumble stress her out. I know. Listen, I'm figuring it out too. But once we get it, it's going to be lit. Let me tell you something. This is how I know we going to get it. If DJ Academic's big nasty ass could get a whole bunch of idiotic gamers, you know what I'm saying, weird ass niggas to go over the Rumble and figure it out, we are very intelligent women over here. I know we got it. Okay. So shout out to the Rumble people. We gonna get it together because that's what we do at the dollhouse. You know, we smart over here. Tanika, you couldn't find me? The link to my video, the one from last night, and I'll post another one tonight before I go live. But the link to the actual video will be on my community tab. Anybody who has any issues trying to find my Rumble, there's a link in my community tab, and there's also a link in my about. Here goes Miss Parker. Let me pin this to the top of the chat. The link to Rumble is pinned to the top of the chat, okay? But we have it's so much more freedom over there. It's like being on, over here is like prison. But when we go over there, it's kind of giving more of probation. Not even house arrest. It's probation. Now you go wherever you want. Just don't do nothing crazy, type of deal, type time, But anyway, let's get into this content. So listen, again, like the video if you have not already. Yes, you can watch it on TV. Yes, a lot of TVs, especially them Roku TVs, they come with Rumble. So you already have it, most of y'all. Okay, so listen, let's move into this content. First, we're gonna get started with who I'm gonna start with first. Let's get started with Blanket and Janet, girl, and Michael Jackson. Then we're gonna roll into Candace Owens and her recent interview. And then after that, we're going to roll into Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Heavy on this particular part right here. See, when I made the song, like I said this morning on my Morning Joe, shout out to my people from the Morning Joes. See, when I made this song right here, and I said, Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. I didn't know I was speaking something that was already happening. Allegedly, we're going to get into what the hell is going on with Junior. Okay? I am more concerned now than ever. This is a very, we already got hashtag Save Junior. Look at this. This baby always got one eye or by one eye. We're going to figure it out. But I don't want to move too fast. We're going to get there, okay? These are all my thoughts. But we're going to get there. We got a hashtag Save Junior, but we're going to get there. Hey, Yusef. Shout out to my boo, Yusef, Celebrity and Crime, Intergalactical News Galaxy. Y'all please go sub to the channel. We do the panels over there. It be litty. So y'all make sure y'all go sub to Celebrity and Crime, Intergalactical News Galaxy. Formerly Ratchet Today. Ratchet News Today, is that what it was? Jennifer said, I broke the internet with that song. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Black Soul. I'm starting to think that I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. Listen, Yusef, I've been praying for 3 days and probably got 2 more coming, child. Because by the time I get home, take a shower, do my hair, come in here, play with y'all on this stuff. Look, I probably got 3 more days. That's why I don't mind doing my own braids, because I get to it when I get to it. Yep, Ratchet Today. Thank you, boo. Yep, formerly known as Ratchet Today, okay? And also follow him on Instagram. So we're going to get into it, y'all. We're going to get into it. But let's start with Blanket. Now, first and foremost, shout out to my Rumble crew. We did the inside the Shy Lights or behind the Shy Lights music yesterday. We're basically deep diving on these. First of all, let me back up. The industry, in my opinion, and from what I believe and from what I have seen, is nothing but the devil. Highly weird is the industry, and industry is highly weird. So we started with the group called the Shy Lights. One of the guys had a son, and this son has a book, and we're going over the book. It's called Inside the Shy Lights. In this book, put a 1 in the chat if you was over there on Rumble and you know what the hell I'm talking about. Remember when the son went to Blanket, and was telling Blanket, oh, I know your daddy. I grew up kind of with your daddy. Your grandpa and my daddy was friends, or whatever the case may be. What did Blanket tell him? I know y'all. What did Blanket tell him as far as about who he care about? What Blanket said? Then we're going to get into this content. What did Blanket say? I'm waiting for somebody to put it in the comments, because it really blew me. It really upsetted me and my homegirls. It really did. There you go. Blanket said the only black person I care about is Whitney Houston. You think I'm lying? And this ain't what I said. This is what they said. So don't come fucking with me, okay? Oh, yes. Shout out to my Rumble crew. Y'all know what the fuck going on. Y'all know what, y'all know. He said the only black person I care about is Whitney Houston. He said all the rest of you Negroes can go kick rocks with Jesus sandals. Well, he didn't say that part, but that's how I felt when I heard that part. And one thing about Negroes, shout out to my community, we a special breed of people. We figure anybody and everybody is black. And I still to this day don't understand why. Them churn is as clear as day. Them churn is whole pints and gallons of whole milk. But somehow we want to make them chocolate milk and I don't like it. We want them motherfuckers to be Hershey so bad, and I don't like that part. These are whole milk. These are glasses and pints and gallons and half gallons of whole milk. I know that is his child. Talking about Mike, because Mike said that's my churn, so that's my churn. But at the end of the day, when we talk about science and biology, these are whole glasses of whole milk. Not skim milk, bitch. Not half and half, whole milk. Do you understand what I'm trying to tell you? These are whole milk children. Okay? Now, black people, I know we've been taught because of racism that anybody who touch a nigga automatically becomes black. That's why we allow so many clear people down to the cookout. But I have some disturbing news to tell y'all, baby. They not black. And it's okay. But they not black, baby. So now, why is this important? So Blanket had his crazy ass down there and was trying to sue his grandma. Talking about Katie. Oh, yes, Katie. You know Katie. Going trying to go get the ice cream. And she heard that phone ring. And when she picked that motherfucking phone up, she heard Joe on that phone talking to his side bitch, telling her how much she miss him. And she over there hollering. You know what I'm saying? When you coming home. And then Katherine heard that shit and hung up that phone and cat her ass back in that house limping like this. And soon as she cat her ass up in there, she went to wailing on Joe Jackson, said, I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. I don't want you no more. Oh, I don't want you, Joe Jackson. I don't want you no more. I'm done. I can't. Get out of my house, Joe Jackson. Get out of my house, Joe Jackson. Y'all remember y'all watched the movie like me. Stop acting crazy. Y'all watched the movie just like me. Now, see, what they didn't tell y'all in that movie was not only is Joe Jackson Lucifer himself. If Lucifer was a Negro, he would have Joe Jackson face. But not only did they not tell y'all that, they didn't tell y'all that lady was calling, had a baby for him, and he has a whole nother baby in an illegitimate family, bitch. What's up? But y'all got to come to Rumble to get that tea. You know what I'm saying? Neither here nor there. So Blanket cast his crystal clear ass down to the people, and Blanket wants to sue his mama. His grandma. I said, what? Girl, why is Instagram telling me I'm black? Girl, I know you lying. It must be a glitch. It's got to be a glitch. I was just on there. I ain't cursed nobody out in the DMs today. The fuck? I ain't black. I might have to, girl. Nevertheless, let's move on. Let's just see. Let's just hope it's a glitch. Girl, listen, I be saying some vile shit to the people who be coming trying to troll me in my DMs, but I had calmed down since I was in Instagram jail. So Instagram better not play with me. Talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because I done calmed it down. I'm still on probation. So let's go get this boy trying to sue his grandma. Now, this is allegedly what they said the issue is. Now, Katherine Jackson wants to sue these people who's trying to take her money, take the estate. But Blanket says, oh, no, you're not, grandma. Oh, no, you're not. Now, this is what I keep telling y'all. Y'all don't hear me, though. But this one's going to play out in real time. And then y'all ain't going to have no choice but to say, you know what, Vu? You might be on or something. I keep telling y'all that Negroes come in the industry, and I don't care how much wealth they acquire, they do not leave with that money. I keep telling y'all don't want to hear it though. So nevertheless, Mike goes adopt 3 black churn. I know he lied and told y'all that's his churn, but listen to me. Ain't no way with a nigga with the skin tone as me and a bell pepper nose gonna make churn that look like whole milk. And don't get on here talking about don't voodoo, you wrong. Black people make all colors. We don't make all races, bitch. We make all colors, but not all races. We make an albino, but we don't make a clear. Don't come over here with that ugly ass shit. Replay gang, tread light. Tread light, replay gang. Okay? So, just like that, Mike adopts these 3 churn. I don't know if y'all remember this. Let me pull this up. You know, at first I was a concerned patron. When I seen this part, let me share this story to y'all. When I seen this, I was a very concerned patron. You know, I didn't know back then that we had an old school junior on our hands. But now that I know, I was concerned all till last night. I was concerned last night to this morning. Do you guys, hold on, do you guys recall when Mike came out to show us Blanket? Now, this is before I realized Blanket trying to sue his grandma. Blanket, you know, the people wanted to see Blanket. The people saying, where is these churn? You around here getting all these churn. We need to see them. And, you know, niggas needed to put eyes on them to see if they was nigga. You know how we didn't care about none of that. We just wanted to see the skin color, the hair, texture, the nose. Y'all know what black people look for when they look for them churn. We didn't care what they really looked like for real. We just wanted to see what the skin tone was, what the hair texture was, and if they had a big old nose. Because, see, we knew nigga Mike. Before the white Mike, we knew the nigga Mike. So we know them churn got to have a little nigga somewhere in them. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I can recall when I seen this video on the news and in the tabloids. Well, it wasn't a video in the tabloids. But when I seen this, I said, oh, my God. I didn't realize, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to show it Vitas. I didn't realize that we was dealing with a 2000s Chrisean. It was Junior. I didn't know. See, right now we got hashtag Save Junior. If I had known this, we would have had hashtag Save Blanket until this morning. Let's take a look of how we were introduced to Blanket. Take a look. Let's run it back. This is Blanket. This is how we met Blanket. This is how we met Blanket, y'all. Look at Blanket, bitch. Look at Blanket. That poor child. Look at the clear people chanting. Look at Mike, bitch. Look at Mike. Look at Mike. Oh, get behind the curtain, bitch. Somebody said Mike ain't had his nose on last night when we were talking about this. Look at Mike and threw the blanket down. Bitch. You can't tell me Mike ain't wanna hold on. You cannot tell me Michael Jerome Jackson did not want to just go ahead on and throw the real blanket down there. You know what I'm talking about. You cannot tell me Michael Jackson didn't want to throw the real blanket down there. You get it? You get it? I don't believe that y'all believe that he really didn't want to just throw the real blanket, you know? No pun intended, all pun included. Now, this is how we met Blanket. And all up last night, I said, oh, Lord, hashtag save Blanket, you know? And I felt so bad. Sheila said the middle name Joseph, his name Jerome. Or Jacoby. Matter of fact, Michael Jacoby Jackson said what I said. That nose gave me Jacoby, not Joseph. Joseph gives me clear man in the Bible. Jacoby gives me nigga nose. Let's go get him. Oh, yeah. See, we got to be specific about these things. You know, we can't just, you know, say how we feel. We got to be specific about certain things about this, you know. And the one that I saw before the surgery, oh, yeah, girl. That was Jacoby, girl, please. That was Jacoby, girl. What is you talking about? Everybody know that. You late to the party. Welcome to the party. You're late. That was Jacoby, girl. Please, let's go get him. Let's go get him up here. Girl, what is going on? What is Yeah, we're gonna get Jacoby. We're gonna get Jacoby because I think we need hold on. I believe the industry made him adopt them churn. I don't care what nobody see. I'm about to show y'all this nigga. Before we get into the C. Why is it hot up in here? Oh, I'm in the wrong place, girl. Hold on. I gotta turn this AC on. Hold on. I'm over here sweating like a pig. I just took a shower, girl. Let's go get it. Yes, see, we're gonna be honest about certain things, and we're gonna talk about who the real Mike was. You know how they said, "With the real Slim Shady, please stand up." We're gonna talk about the real Mike because see, I know a lot of y'all. I got a gift right here. We could share this. A lot of y'all want to act like the clear Mike that we saw in later days and time was the right Mike, and that wasn't the right Mike. Remember that commercial, like Mike. We like to be like Mike. I wanna be like Mike. Look at this nigga nose. Exhibit A. Take in this nigga nose while I go turn this AC on, girl. It's hot up in here. Hold on. Now, a lot of you are probably asking, well, Voodoo, why didn't you go get off the wall? Or why didn't you go get this? No, I needed child Mike. Because them churn, if they didn't look like one of these nappy head little niggas, somebody was lying. And I said what I said. This is the nigga Mike. I can't confirm all them other mics. This the nigga mic. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? So with that being said, why then? Hold on, let me go get it. It's Paris Jackson. Let's go get Paris. Let's go get Paris. Oh yes, Paris Jackson looked like her and Paris Hilton could be friends. I mean sisters. I mean. Now you mean to tell me a nigga that looked like that? And I know, don't tell me, oh, black people, shut y'all ass up with that ugly ass shit. You mean to tell me a nigga that look like that make a baby that look like this? I'll wait. Cause see, y'all say anything. Black people, y'all say anything. Y'all say black people, we say anything and y'all know it. Y'all say anything. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, it's giving whole milk. But nevertheless, Mike lied to y'all and told y'all he done adopted them churn. But if you ask me, this is what I believe. I could be wrong. What I believe is Mike didn't give a damn about them churn. He didn't want them churn. That's why he did this. Mike was 45 years old doing this type shit. Look, look a parrot. Girl, look a blanket, bitch. Blanket's whole life flashed before his eyes. Now, I didn't say this part, but this is what they said, so don't come for me. Somebody said Blanket was still moving more than Junior. They said they ain't seen Junior kick his legs like that all. Now, I didn't say that part. This is what they said. Hmm. See, Mike thought them people down there was screaming of excitement. They were screaming of terror. They thought Blanket was going over the cliff. But look, so Mike said when he must have went back in, the people must have said, oh, nigga, you trying to kill the baby. He said, oh, my bad. I really don't like this motherfucker, though. And they said, well, what you want to do? They said, well, I really want to throw him over the balcony. They said, well, here, take the real blanket. And this what Mike did. This is what Mike did since he couldn't throw the baby blanket. He threw the other blanket. Look. Now, you guys know I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, and this is my theory. I believe, let's get a still shot of blanket over the balcony. And normally, listen, the dollhouse does not condone, but I just got to show y'all for context. Listen, I'm a conspiracy theorist to an extent, and I believe that the powers that be made him adopt them clear churn, so that when he go ahead on and going on the glory, the clear churn could inherit the wealth. I keep telling y'all, niggas don't leave with their money, girl. Not a son about to sue his grandma and take her off for them. Look at Blanket. Windmilling for his life. Girl, you can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. But nevertheless, let's move forward. Shout out the Blanket. Now, when I seen what I seen over here of him trying to sue his grandma, I said Mike should have dropped that little nigga. You get it? So he wants to sue his doggone mama, his grandma. But remember, he said he don't care about no black woman. The only black person he care about in the world is Whitney Houston. And we see where that landed. So this is what Blanket had to say. It said, oops, Michael Jackson's son Blanket attempts to block his grandmother Katherine from using Michael's estate money in a legal battle. Let's get into it. Neighbors, get into this. Nobody wins when the family feuds, child. Girl, who wrote this? Y'all want to be professional and ghetto at the same time. Anyway, according to TMZ, Blanket Jackson, Michael Jackson's youngest son, is asking a judge to block his own grandmother from using Michael's estate money for a legal battle Blanket believes is unnecessary. Let me scroll down. It all started when Blanket and Katherine Jackson teamed up to stop the executors of Michael's estate from going through with a business transaction that neither of them agreed to. Not much is known about the transaction, but it is believed to be in connection to an attempt to sell Michael's catalog for $600 million of them things. So Blanket and Katherine filed an appeal for the transaction, but the judge ruled against them, seemingly closing the case. So the judge basically said, girl, we're going to sell this shit regardless. If you ask me, it's a scheme that Ty set up, but let's move on. It says, well, it seems that like Katherine wasn't taking no for an answer because she filed an appeal and against the judge's ruling, something Blanket, who is the heir to Michael's estate, is completely against. Blanket believes she will not win this appeal, so he doesn't want to waste his father's money on the legal fees. In the court documents obtained by TMZ, Blanket is asking that Katherine not be allowed to use the money for this pointless lawsuit. The judge has yet to rule. Doing this to your own grandmother is crazy, though. Thoughts, neighbors? See, neighbors, I'm glad we over here. See, y'all got to understand the clear people operate different. We the only one blindly loyal to our mamas and grandmamas and all of that. Them people don't care about all that ugly ass shit. Now, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm just telling you the difference. Blanket feels like this. We done already went to the court, told the judge, hey, judge, I don't want these people to sell my daddy catalog. Like, no, I'm the heir. I'm the one get them to have to say so. And the judge is like, boy, go lay your ass down. You ain't your old ass grandma. Now, Blanket feels like, all right, let it be. Katherine, Katie is over there limping, talking about, well, no, we need to appeal. He don't want her to use his money. Let me tell you why this is a setup. This is a setup. Because, first of all, doesn't this sound familiar? Ain't Kevin Jr., Wendy's son, ain't he the power of attorney over her shit? Yet it's a judge somewhere telling him, no, we gonna make the final decision. Also, I feel like it's a setup because I think that it is done, and it is going to be that they sell this catalog so that it gets out of the hands of this black woman with a large black family. That's what I believe. They don't want that type of stuff in the hands of this black woman with a large black family. Now, I believe Blanket is in on it. Oh, yes. I believe Blanket is in on it. And then furthermore, Mike had 3 children. Why he made Blanket the heir and not Paris and the other baby? But y'all want me to believe. See, they smart. The news media is smart. Look at the picture of Mike they put up. That ain't the nigga Mike. And one thing about genetics, I don't care how much surgery you get, genetics don't lie. That's why I shout out to Lil' Kim, but that's why her baby's a little brown chocolate peanut. Because Lil' Kim want to be clear, but you was originally a dark-skinned Negro or Negra. Because them genetics don't lie. That's why her hands be chocolate and her face be vanilla. Yes, Vita's daughter, to stop that generational wealth. This is what I believe. I believe that this is all a scheme that's Ty set up to make sure that this family don't get none of this wealth. I believe he's in on it. I believe they made Mike adopt these children because they already knew when we get you up out of here, we need that wealth to go back to the clear people because we don't want it going to y'all. There's not a celebrity in history or present day that has left the industry with their money, period. And I be asking y'all to put it in the comments. Y'all be naming people that don't really own shit. Girl, bye. There's not a Negro celebrity or a Negro celebrity that leaves the industry with their money. That's just what I think. And you can't tell me Mike won't throw Blanket crazy ass over that goddamn balcony. Let's move on. So, what's the girl named? Candace Owens goes on The Breakfast Club. Now, this is sparking debate in the black community because Negroes, we're a peculiar type of people. Black people are very peculiar. We different. We're a different type of people. You know what I'm saying? How would I describe Negroes and Negras? If I had to say how I would describe my community, we are the most creative. We can be the most intelligent at times, depending on it, but we are also the most emotional. And the most emotional aspect of my community is our single point of failure and our downfall. That's just my opinion. Our emotions are the single point of failure and our downfall. And let me tell you why I say that. Because the government and the powers that be have realized, oh shit, I can literally control them and make them motherfuckers sway side to side depending on how I make them feel. All I gotta do is make them feel some type of way, and whatever, whether it's a good feeling, it's gonna work out in their favor. It's the bad feeling, it's gonna work out in ours. And the government and propaganda has been able to do that for how long? Why is this important, Voodoo? Well, I'll tell you. So I don't agree with nobody 100%, and I don't want nobody to agree with me 100%. I'm just giving you my perspective on it. Candace Owens has been somebody that we've automatically labeled a coon in our community. Everybody knows this. Don't nobody in the Negro community fuck with Candace Owens. Everybody know this. Everybody know this. But some of us are awakening to understanding. And what we're realizing is a lot of the things that we feel is really on some propaganda type shit. Like, we really don't even know why we don't like certain people. Like, for instance, who that was? Candace, to be exact. Candace Owens, I remember saying, oh yeah, she a coon. I remember watching that address she did with Killer Mike and the first time I watched it with Killer Mike and T.I. and I'm like, oh, here this coon ass lady go. But I did feel like they was disrespecting them. But then, the Rona hit. People got time on their hands, and somehow something in me woke me up. And I went back and watched it without a subjective thought. And I realized Candace really didn't do nothing wrong or say nothing wrong. And Tippy Tip, 1-800-TIP, he was the one provoking the crowd to make people hate Candace. Because she literally couldn't say nothing. But even when she did say something, she literally didn't say nothing wrong. So it made me start to really look into Candace. I don't agree with a lot of things Candace say. But when it comes to the Black community, that lady have not missed yet. Feelings aside. Feelings, how you feel about her aside. When it comes to the Black community, that lady has not missed yet. Also, what I realized about the Negro community, we so emotional, we let a nigga named Tippy Tip, who stands all of 4'9", okay, with an encyclopedia and no real way to use words, convince us that he was for the people and everybody else is against. We for a while we let Tippy Tip be the voice of us, and I'm mad at us. I'll never forgive us for that. Oh, I would never forgive Black people for letting Tip be the voice. I'll never forgive y'all. I would never forgive us. I'll never forgive us. We was wrong for that. We was wrong for that. See, I know what it was. We seen a hood nigga that know how to use big words, or not even know how to use it, who know how to recite big words, and we got excited. So she does this interview with the Breakfast Club, right? In this interview with the Breakfast Club, people got to see another side of Candace Owens. Hold on. People got to see another side of Candace Owens. And if you really want to be honest, most people who got that other side of her really was like, yo, I didn't even realize that I only disliked you because I don't even know why. You think I'm bullshitting? Peep this. We're going to go through the comments before we go to the video. We're going to go through the comments before we go to the video. Hold on, let me let this ad play. And we only going to touch on a couple things. Hold on. We're only going to touch on a couple things, but I want to show y'all the comments. Again, typically what happens is in the comments. Like if you want to know the temperature of a video, go to the comments. I think we were also turned off too because she was an avid Trump supporter. You know, Negroes, we loved Trump all the way up until he ran for president. Then we hated him because the propaganda told us to. And again, I don't vote. I don't give a damn who you vote for. I don't like Joe Biden or Crime Bill Joe, nor do I like Ernst Trump. So don't come over here with that ugly ass shit on my voodoo. You must be a Trump supporter. No, bitch, I don't even vote. So get your ugly ass off of here. Please and thank you. Anyway, because I don't look to a clear man for my savior. Shout out to white Jesus, though. Let's move on. So let's look at these comments. Let's look at these comments, what the people were saying. Let me scroll up. Hold on. No, not him. Hold on. It's a lot of people who was like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on. I really wish Jess would educate herself. First of all, I like this comment. I really wish Jess would educate herself more on politics so that she could contribute to these conversations. Girl, ain't now read none of them niggas is educated enough to hold a conversation on politics with Candace. Hell, I'm not. I'm not. But at the end of the day, that is the worst place. That's why Joe Biden come around there and run circles around them niggas. And Hillary Clinton got to pull hot sauce out of her bag and niggas went to going crazy. So let's get into this. I have to admit that I thought I shouldn't play these people. I shouldn't show these people comments because I won't show these people names. But based on past interviews that I have been between Charlemagne and conservatives like Vivek and Elder, that was expecting hostility, a lot of I gotcha attempts and overall rudeness. But this was such a surprisingly cordial interview that ended on a fun and cheerful note. I have always loved listening to Candace and agree with her on a great many things. And this was so refreshing to see. You three sit and have a genuine and respectful conversation. First of all, just with the mess, look lost in the sauce. Just with the mess, look lost in the sauce. Just didn't know what the fuck was going on. And don't nobody tell me, was she pregnant, voodoo, and mess with your brain? No, bitch. That ain't got nothing to do with intelligence. Something's wrong with that girl. Just with the mess, look lost in the sauce. Let me see. It was a bunch of them on my phone. Look at this one. It is crazy that I used to dislike Candace years ago because I was ignorant. Now that I'm an independent thinker, she is one of my favorite people. I would love to meet her one day. We need more voices like her in our community. This is the sentiment of a lot of Black people once they take the blinders off and actually listen to the things that she said. Like I said, when it comes to the Black community, she has not missed. When it came to her situation or her comment on things such as the George Floyd thing, she wasn't wrong. When it came to the situation about what Black people need to do as far as voting and all that, she wasn't wrong. All of this shit, Lil RT, all of this shit this lady spoke on as far as Black people, she wasn't wrong. But Black people want to pick and choose when we want to listen. Because then they turn around, well, how she going to speak on the Black family? She don't have no Black family. Well, she don't. And touche. Because I feel like that when there's a Black man over there with the clear people. But ultimately, that doesn't mean, now that I'm seeing it for myself, that doesn't mean that she won't have anything productive to say about the community. Hold on. So she goes on this interview and they interview her and ask her about a bunch of things. A few of those are Fanny. I'm going to call that whole Fanny because that's what she is. Fanny, not Fanny Lou. Fanny, what's that whole name? Willis. Fanny, she said Fanny is the should have been on Love and Hip Hop, and I agree. Then she also talked about how T.I. Tippy Tip basically lied and flipped the script on her, and he's actually really a conservative behind doors. I keep telling y'all these niggas be playing in y'all face. I keep telling y'all. She spoke on a lot of things. Oh, here we go. Okay, Bia Hall says, you let Candace trick you, girl. I thought you were smart. Bia, Blah, is that your name? Blah or Bia? Blah, Bia, it don't matter. We can have a difference of opinion. Because see, I'm working on myself. See, the old me yesterday, I would have dragged you for Phil, Blah, Bia. I would have dragged you. But, because I would have felt like, you was being disrespectful by saying you thought I was smart and then putting a question mark at the end of a statement. It would have see yesterday. This is not today, but yesterday I would have said, I'm definitely smarter than you because I know that a statement doesn't require a question mark. It actually requires a period, maybe an exclamation point. Things that end the sentence, subject, verb, agreement, type language, or third grade type shit. That's what I would have said yesterday. But I'm not going to say that today because, it's one thing for you to say, I don't like Candace. Like, we got people in the chat right now saying Candace is trash. That's fine. But don't insult me, girl. Don't insult me. Because I can tell by your statement I'm smarter than you. So if I ain't smart, what I do know is, Bill, I'm smarter than you. So you know what, Bill? I'm going to let you live today. I don't have time and I'm trying to change. I'm not wilding out like I used to. I don't do those things I used to no more. I changed for Voo. Okay? At Voodoo Doll TV, please ask this question to the chat because I think you're shadow banned again on YouTube chat. Chat, did y'all get the notification? I don't know if I'm shadow banned, girl. It don't even matter at this point. We got almost $1,000 people in the doggone chat. Hey, girl, whatever, YouTube. All right. But listen. See, yesterday I would have went off on Bia, but I'm not gonna do that today because I said, you know what, Voodoo, you be doing the most. You do be going in hard. You know what I'm saying? So you need to calm down. So today, Bia, I'm not gonna critique the fact that you don't know how to formulate a correct sentence. I'm going to leave that into the yesteryears. I'm going to move on, and say, hey, Bill, you can disagree. I'm here for it. Just don't insult me, baby. Just don't insult me. Say, hey, Voodoo, I don't think that's right, or you wrong for this. But don't say you thought I was smart. Because, Bill, that's what it's a trigger. It's like putting crack in front of a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me to itching and I get to going crazy. But nevertheless, moving on. So Candace, when she talks about the Black community, has not grifted. I know she can be a grifter, but I think we all can be to an extent. I want to go and I can't show y'all this video because the Breakfast Club is a bunch of biatches. So they ain't gonna let me show y'all the video or whatever the case may be. But I want to go get the part where she started talking about Tippy Tip. Because I told y'all these niggas, listen, I keep telling y'all, shout out to my Morning Joe's people. Y'all understand what I'm saying. What's right is wrong. What's wrong is right. What's up is down. What's down is up. What's left is right. What's right is left. You get where I'm going with this. The people you think in your corner, you so-called intelligent motherfuckers more smarter than me, the people you believe is in your corner are the very people that are agents of chaos against you. But neither here nor there. That's not the type of, this ain't the stream for that. That's a Morning Joe's type of stream or Educational Friday type of stream. This ain't the crowd. This ain't the crowd. So she goes to talk about Tippy Tip and how Tippy Tip basically flipped on her and she was surprised and shocked because goddamn Tip, you hella conservative. How the hell you gonna come up in here now all of a sudden and you flipping on me and got the crowd all riled up? You know, because like I said, black people lead with their emotions, not with their logic. So all you gotta do is make them feel away and then boom, boom, boom. And here we go. Let's get into this. Hold on. Let me see if this...
Like, who's controlling T.I.? Because that was wild. Yeah. He was literally putting on a show like he didn't know me on stage. Like, he was surprised I was saying the stuff. He was way more level-headed and rational when we were on the phone. And I still look back on the moment. I'm like, what was he doing? It was like a circus act up there. And he was doing something that I thought was harmful because we were actually having a great discussion. And yet he created a little moment. And that was all the media ran with. Despite the fact we were on that stage for hours, they ran with that moment. And I was really upset about it. But you're right. I was talking a lot about illegal immigration and saying this is something that we need to pay attention to because eventually the black vote's not going to matter. Something that they worked so hard for is not going to matter. They get enough illegals in. What are we at? 10 million under Biden. And they're doing it intentionally. Like it's going to be the same thing that they did to black Americans in the 60s. What Lyndon Baines Johnson did when he established welfareism and the Great Society Act. They want to get these people in, offer them handouts, and turn them into economic slaves that will continue to vote for Democrats because they're getting free handouts. And it's incredible.
Outside of the political part, she said Tip is a motherfucking lie and a gaslighter. Let's go to Exhibit A. I'm pretty sure you guys remember this. Remember when she did that panel with Killer Mike and them? Mind you, she's telling y'all, she said, hey, y'all, I don't know who controlling Tip. And like I told y'all, these celebrities are puppets. These celebrities are puppets. Yes, I heard of Dr. Claude Anderson. But listen, she said, I don't know who controlling Tip because he hella conservative. And then as soon as we say that people say action, the nigga went in full bullshit. Let's go get it. I remember watching this being triggered too, thinking Candace was just a horrible person. But this is what I want you guys to pay attention to more than anything. Pay attention to how T.I. gaslights the audience and pay attention to the audience respond. Pay attention how emotionally driven the audience is about T.I. sitting up there hollering in his veneers. Let's get into it.
Sentence. How am I making light of anything right now that said make Black America great again? Because Black America, before,
we're talking about make America. That wasn't the question.
I am answering your question.
Which period was America great that we're trying to replicate?
Well,
which era was it? Tell me.
I wish I was on this stage because you know what I would tell this person, Tippy Tip. If you want to know what era in which black people were great, try Jim Crow and beyond. Not moving forward, Jim Crow and beyond. Black people were outpacing the clears, which is why they got Martin Luther King to come in there with that bullshit desegregation agenda. But this ain't the crowd for that. So if he would have asked me, I would have said, I can give you a whole time. Try the 1950s and before. We had black millionaires. Y'all forgot about Madam C.J. Walker. Y'all forgot about Black Wall Street. But let's go back. Watch how he doing and saying what he doing and saying incites the crowd. Look, this is a study case. This shit, I know they already studying us, but we need to really study this. Peep this.
I'll answer your question.
I'm
ready to answer your question.
Which era was it?
What?
Which era was so great?
Here's the thing that you guys are forgetting. America was actually one of the slavery was all over the world. Over the world. America was. No, I'm not saying it's okay. So why are you saying,
Hey, man.
America was one of the first countries.
I want to like you so bad.
I'm
Because
trying
you're
to answer
so
your question.
smart. I want to like you so
If I
much.
can't answer the
I want to
question,
hear
it
y'all.
doesn't
I want to
matter.
be able to hear them. I want to be able to hear
If I
them.
can't answer the question and you're just gonna boo when I say slavery was all over the world, which is a fact, why are you booing a fact?
Because you're making light of.
No, I'm not.
You're making light
I
of
haven't
the
gotten to my
enslavement
points. I'm not
of
making.
people that look like us. You can't make light of that. That ain't nothing
I
you
haven't
breeze
even
over.
finished the sentence. How am I making
You
light of
started
anything?
with some bullshit.
Okay.
Look at the people. Look at the people. Look at Diddy titties. Look at Diddy titties. Get Diddy titties up here. I forgot he was over there on Revolt. Look at Diddy titties. Look at Diddy titties. See, black people, I blame us. Let me tell you why. Hold on, because I need y'all to see this part. Look at Diddy titties. See, you never trust a nigga who titties be jiggling, baby. You never trust a nigga who titties be jiggling. Diddy jumped up and them bastards was, I thought he needed a Victoria's Secret deal. Girl, Diddy lied, noble. Yeah, Diddy lied and told niggas he on Revolt. And guess what? When all that shit went left, guess what Revolt said? Oh, they tapped him on the shoulder with the 3 taps. Look. See, Diddy came and told us he on Revolt. He also told us he on Ciroc and all that. But when Cassie came out with her lawsuit, get me up here so I can show y'all what happened. When Cassie came out with her lawsuit, you know, Diddy was trying to tell us that he owns Revolt, but the Revolt and the Ciroc people did like this. Y'all know about the 3 taps, right? Y'all ever had 3 taps on your shoulder real slow? That should make you poo on yourself. You know what I'm saying? It'll really make it'll give you the bubble guts. Have you ever had the 3 slow taps on your shoulder? Bitch, send you to the emergency room. Do you hear me? That shit will send you to the emergency room. So, long story short, Diddy told us he owned Revolt and Ciroc and a plethora of other things. But when Cassie came with her lawsuit, he got the 3 taps. And he said, huh? And they said, go ahead on and clock out, please. He said, what do you mean? They said, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. And he been doing play dates with his daughter ever since. Catch him now at a indoor playground near you. Y'all better stop letting these people tell you niggas lie to niggas all the time. I keep telling y'all, niggas lie to niggas all the time. Oh, this is a good one, Jan. Just like Nick owned Wildin' Out. I missed your comment. Like Nick owned Wildin' Out. Then he made a mention of the unmentionables, and then they hit him with the 3 taps. And he turned around slow. You know you turn around slow. Y'all ever been fired from a job? See, I know this from experience. I've been fired from a few jobs. That's got to be the worst feeling. You know what I'm saying? You done already clocked in, got settled. Next thing you know, you get the... So when Nick was up there talking about the unmentionables, right? They hit him with the 3 taps and he turned around real slow. And they said, can you clock out real quick? And he said, why? They said, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. You fired, bitch. Niggas don't own shit. Long story short. Nevertheless, look at the response of the audience and also Diddy's titties. Now, Diddy's titties is probably one of the very important things, but pay attention to the response of the audience when Tippy Tip was doing what he doing. Look.
Points. I'm not
of
making
people that look like us. You can't make light of that. That ain't nothing
I
you
haven't
breeze
even
over.
finished the sentence. How am I making
You
light of
started
anything?
with some bullshit.
Okay.
Look at the audience. Watch the audience and Diddy titties. Black people, I never forgive y'all for that. It was me too. I was on there too. I ain't gonna lie. Cause I was like, yeah, Tip. I never forgive us for that. I will never forgive us for this. Let me see if I got another clip on here. Cause see, again, I'm just be trying to show y'all real shit.
America,
Before,
we're talking
that's
about
not
make
the
America.
Hold on, let me see.
Answer your question.
Period.
That's the one we just saw. Let me see if there's another one on here. Y'all know I can't scroll on Twitter.
Because Black America
They keep playing the same clip. But you get the point. You know what I'm saying? You get the point. T.I. was able to get the audience emotionally charged, and it came by shock to Candace Owens, because Candace Owens was like, wait a minute, I talked to this nigga over the phone. This nigga hella conservative. What the fuck? Took me by surprise.
Obviously. Well, first and foremost, just for everybody, you should have a president that's, not
I don't care about that
mentally deteriorating like Biden is. I mean, he's in full mental deterioration. It's crazy. First and foremost, because we have real enemies out there, and you have a person that can't lead. He can't remember what he ate for breakfast. He's saying things. And the amount of times that he keeps talking about his dead son as if he's alive, it's very alarming. And I don't say that with any ill will in my heart either, because he's showing signs of when my grandfather, who passed a couple of years ago, started, his mind started diminishing, and you start to see those early signs of dementia. The way he walks, his gait, the way that he's falling, that this is crazy.
Really quickly, I wanna take this time, because I see some comments, you guys, and I appreciate everybody's commentary and how they feel about situations. I'm here for it. But please hear me out. Hear me out. I challenge each and every person in this comment section. I challenge each and every person in this comment section. Instead of just going off of what they said and what they taught you in school, do me a favor. Start researching things on your own. And you know why that's important? Because this is outside of Candace. I don't give a damn about Candace. You have to understand, Michael Jackson tried to tell us this too. Everything that we were ever told, everything that we were ever taught was a lie. Michael Jackson said this. Take Candace off the table. Everything we were ever taught and everything we were ever told was a lie. So when we hold on to these so-called lies, maybe, just maybe, if we go and look in some other places, you will see other perspectives, right? So we are told that we were nothing but trash and slaves in our history. But then in the same history book, they tell you we had black millionaires. We had Wall Street. We had, over here by Lake Lanier, we had real, economic power. We were sustained on our own. We were part of the government. We were in mayors, governors. What? Stop just going off of the narrative and the propaganda that's pushed, because this is the thing, and this is why Educational Fridays is very important. Portia said, no, we didn't. I don't know what we're talking about, but listen, that's why Educational Friday is very important, because what we do over there is go get receipts to unlearn a lot of the lies that we were taught. We have to get out of this victimhood mentality. Y'all, if you want your legacy and your history to be only subjected to a slave, have at it. But I know for a fact, the people who looked like me and the people in my people, they wasn't just no slaves. We owned shit. We did shit. We created shit. We invented shit. We invented shit. So just try to do me a favor. Again, you don't have to agree with me. Just try to do me a favor. Please do me a favor and try to just, outside of what you've been taught, just go look at other things and other options. You never know what you'll find. You just never know. That's it. You will never know. You will never know. But if you stay in the same box, same results. Let's go back and get what she said about this. Because, one thing about these topics, I don't like to put them in with the regular Josephs, because I understand how politics works and how emotional Negroes are about politics that has never served them. So I try not to do this. But what I'm trying to show you guys is this dude right here literally played us. This dude literally played us. Whoever keep putting that AI comment in, I see it, but they keep deleting it. I see your comment. Who that is? Because I see it on my StreamYard. But every time I look over here, I don't see it. Zanab, I see your comment. No, not you. Yeah, Zanab, I see your comment, but YouTube keep deleting it. And it ain't me. I don't have that in my thing or nothing. I don't have that in nothing. So I don't know, what's going on. But let's go back and finish what she was saying. T.I., y'all think Candace was the grifter in the issue when the whole time T.I. was. And y'all don't even see this, even if you looking at it and hearing it for yourself. T.I. is the grifter. He's the one who's the Fed, allegedly. He's the one with the issues and using the black people for capital gain and then selling y'all out.
literally putting on a show. And it just makes me wonder, especially with all the stuff that like came out in the Diddy lawsuit, like who's controlling T.I.? Because that was wild. He was literally putting on a show like he didn't know me on stage. Like he was surprised I was saying the stuff. He was way more level-headed and rational when we were on the phone. And I still look back on the moment. I'm like, what was he doing? It was like a circus act up there. And he was doing something that I thought was harmful because we were actually having a great discussion. And yet he created a little moment, and that was all the media ran with, despite the fact we were on that stage for hours. They ran with that moment, and I was really upset about it. But you're right. I was talking a lot about illegal immigration and saying this is something that we need to pay attention to, because eventually the black vote's not going to matter. Something that they worked so hard for is not going to matter. They get enough illegals in. What are we at? 10 million under Biden?
And let me ask y'all a question. She was talking about legal immigration and how we need to be more stringent on it. Put a 1 in the chat if Black Americans in Chicago and New York and other places around America are not complaining about the migrants. Put a 1 in the chat if they're complaining about the migrants. Put a 2 in the chat if Black people are just fine with all the migrants. I'm just trying to show y'all something. Put a 1 in the chat if Black people are perfectly fine with all these migrants. Put a 2 in the chat of Black people if Black people is just like, oh, hell no. Did I say that backwards again? Let me do it again. Put a 1 in the chat if Black people fucked up behind these migrants. I'm sorry. Put a 1 in the chat if Black people have an issue with migrants. Put a 2 in the chat if they don't. I'm seeing a lot of 1s. Black people have a large issue with the migrant crisis. We see it on the news every day. So if she said this back in 2020, 2019, whatever year this was, Black people didn't even want to hear it because how they felt about her when she was really trying to tell y'all, hey, y'all might want to look into this. This could be a problem. And where are we today with the migrants? I see Black people online every minute of the day complaining about how the migrants getting stimulus and stipends and all in hotels and in food and housing. They taking away schools. 1 + 1 is 2. I don't know. Oh, yes, that's another thing. A bitch they winning. Home ownership vouchers, all type, free education, yes. Hey, Dina the Explorer. They getting all type of stuff. And listen, Portia, I understand you feel away. I don't care about the person. I don't give a damn about no Candace Owens because Candace Owens don't give a damn about me. I'm just thinking rationally about what's really happening. This is what she was trying to say on the stage. But T.I. tried to flip the narrative and make it seem like, oh, she over here trying to make it seem like, Black America was great. What era was it great in? Nigga, the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, the 20s, the 10s, the 100s, the 1890s, the 1880s, the 1870s. Need I go on? This is documented. So Black people, we're going to have to ask ourselves a question. What is the most important? The way we feel or what we need? I think I missed your comment, Kima. We're going to have to ask ourselves that question. What's most important, the way we feel or what it is we actually need? Because guess what? The way we feel been getting us fucked up. And people like T.I. who are puppets are literally here to guide you to the bullshit. Well, what era was it then? I thought you was the educated nigga from the bank. Kareem Akbar, the educated brother from the bank. I thought that was you, Tippy Tip. You should know that was the time. But Tip do know. Tip is a puppet. Tip was told, get up there and sway these Negroes to this, that, and the third. And he did what he had to do because that's what he's paid to do. Handsomely, mind you. But that's what he's paid to do. I'm just saying. We have to start really thinking about these type of things. Again, I don't care who y'all vote for because I don't vote. Girl, have at it. Go get your sticker. Plaster it on your chest saying I voted. Have at it, fat. I ain't got nothing to do with that. And replay game, before you get your ugly ass in my chat talking about voodoo. You can't say anything about any change because you don't vote. Well, bitch, you vote, and what change have you got? I'll wait. Put a 1 in the chat if the people that vote has seen a change, and put a 2 in the chat if them niggas waiting on the same change I'm waiting on and I'm not voting. You been voting, bruh. You seen any change? I haven't been voting. Have I seen any change? Let's move on. Because again, this ain't even this crowd for that. Let's move on. Y'all pull up to Educational Friday if y'all want content like that. This ain't that type of crowd. Let's move on. Where was I going? Oh, another part she spoke about in this, I wanted to go get, I think it was around the 30-something minute mark. Hold on.
I did. My first boyfriend was Japanese. My second boyfriend was Korean. But at the end of the day, I didn't really think it was an opportunity to be like, what was I going to say? Cancel Dave Chappelle? You know, it's Dave Chappelle.
That. Yeah.
You know, it suggests that he was the Jeffrey Epstein of Hollywood, that there's a black, like when he jumped on stage and grabbed a trophy from Taylor Swift, people were mad. I was mad. I remember being
the Kanye
here today. I'm going to start asking questions about who's condoning this, who's signing these people.
But music is
something weird's going on with black media, you know, who maybe, you know.
This is the part she starts to talk about black music and black media. All y'all on this chat know that that's not all of y'all. A lot of people on this chat know that Sexy Red bullshit, that Suki Hana bullshit is not music. That is not music by no stretch of the means. Y'all know that. But just to be objective to this lady, y'all will act like it is. Music is not nowhere near an inch of what it used to be held 10 years ago, let alone 20. So she's speaking on the music and how she think there's an agenda behind the music. I've been saying that for the longest, but I didn't even know we agreed on this. Let's get into it.
Is being controlled by certain people. I don't know. These are questions that I think people are ready to start asking, but I definitely have a huge question mark on T.I.
You mentioned Diddy lawsuit.
Yeah,
you mentioned Diddy lawsuit twice with T.I.
What's up with the Diddy lawsuit?
What do you mean, what's up? You guys have definitely covered it, right?
Absolutely.
It's crazy.
Absolutely.
You know, it suggests that he was the Jeffrey Epstein of Hollywood, that there's a blackmail ring, that people are being given drugs, they're doing things while they're drugged, and then those people are controlled, right? Because if you're a rapper and your brand is hardcore and I have a video of you kissing a guy and I'm like, I'll release it unless you say or do or take this position, that's a blackmail ring, right? So
T.I. wasn't in there though.
No, he wasn't. I'm just saying that the Diddy lawsuit kind of led me to ask some larger questions about, okay, because I have been feeling like in my heart that something weird's going on with black media. You know, I'm like, what is this trash that we're trying to sell as good music? This isn't black culture. I hate that black people even call it black culture, because that's like, no, vultures came in and took black culture, turned it into something else. Like I've said it many times. I grew up listening to Lauryn Hill. Stop trying to tell me this is black culture. Like I grew up in my grandfather's house listening to The Temptations. Stop trying to sell to me that this is black culture. It's not. This is
black
rotten.
people aren't monolithic. I mean, you're like, even you're an example of that.
No, I'm not saying we're a monolith. I'm just saying that black people create magic when they want to, okay? There's no singer that is better than a black singer. If you want to go tit for tat, give me the best, you know, white singer versus the best black singer. Like, we have unbelievable talent, right? So if you're going to tell me that what we are now making mainstream is the filth that I hear today, I'm going to start asking questions about who's condoning this, who's signing these people.
But music is an algorithm, right? And what they really do is they see what music is being hit on Shazam or what people are quote unquote liking.
That's not true. It probably was in the past, but that algorithm can be infiltrated because it has its own thing. Listen to me. It's the same algorithm over here on YouTube. I am not monetized and I only have 26,000 subscribers. But I done had 3,000 people in my chat. That don't happen. Because although algorithms are typically, you know, set in stone, there's breaks in the matrix. So what the light-skinned boy who need to be going to jail, The one who was stealing houses with Caesar Penis and all of them. Envy. What DJ Envy is trying to say, it ain't the people behind it. It ain't no industry. It ain't no conspiracy. You don't understand. It's the algorithm. No. And it wasn't really the algorithm before. Remember, people was going to the DJs, getting people to play certain stuff. Remember, they was going down to the radio stations, getting people to play certain stuff. Remember, they were able to blackmail or blackball certain people depending on who you pissed off. It has never been completely controlled by the algorithm. These people, after we done sold hip hop to all of these folk back in the 80s when niggas was spinning on their head like a spinning top, when we sold hip hop to these people, they took it, rebranded it, gave us NWA, and here we are. Now they taking something that we created and using it against us. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. They're taking something that we created and using it against us because we wanted a paycheck. Let's move on, let's move on. What else you got to say, Candace, girl? So DJ Envy's going to try to rectify this shit by saying it's an algorithm.
And that's what they play more.
Even though he has admitted to not playing certain people records because he don't like them. He has admitted in the past to not playing certain people records because he don't like them. Yet it's an algorithm.
Artificial. It's starting to get artificial. Say. No, and I think that's why, like, you know, I do love Kanye because I think he was pointing to this stuff really early. Like when he jumped on stage and grabbed the trophy from Taylor Swift, people were mad. I was mad. I remember being like, "What on earth is he doing?" But what was he actually telling you? That all of this it's a performance, right? Like this is not based on merit anymore. And by the way, he was factually right. The Taylor Swift video was like a girl dancing in a mirror, and Beyonce put out Single Ladies, one of the greatest music videos of all time, and they gave it to Taylor Swift. There's a narrative, there's a person that they're trying to make big whenever they make these decisions, also clarified by the Diddy lawsuit, because the person alleges, I'll say allegedly, that, you know, Diddy told him if he did this or that he would get producer of the year. Well, how could Diddy make that decision? How could Diddy offer that to somebody full stop? You know, this means that there's a different reason that people are getting awarded and are being platformed. And I have seen people that I just do not believe were made hot by Black people that were suddenly being thrown in our face and being invited everywhere on red carpets, and suddenly they're, you know, next Taylor Swift. It's all just feels so artificial. It doesn't feel well. I'm giving an example. You guys talked on stage about Ice Spice. I mean, on the show about Ice Spice, you guys played my clip where I was talking about it. I don't have anything against Ice Spice. I'm sure she's a very nice girl. I really am sure. She's young. You know, that's not a justification. What is she, 20? How old is she? 20?
I think she's like 24, 25.
It's actually, she's not that young, right? You know, like Lauryn Hill she was like 18 when she was on Sister Act. But, you know, the point is I don't fault her for making that music, but I am seeing this artificial promotion of Ice Spice. Like all of a sudden, of all the people, that's who Taylor Swift decided to put on her on the stage and take to, you know, the Super Bowl. I have questions, you know, I just have questions. And I do think that Kanye was trying to say something, you know, in that moment when he took the trophy from her.
Y'all don't find it funny that Taylor Swift was with Travis Kelce? See, when that first happened, I was like, what the fuck? How the fuck she get with Travis Kelce? He done turned from wigger to white again. And then all of a sudden, who won the Super Bowl? Let me say this, man. That lady started talking about Ice Spice, and I know the majority of y'all don't know that lady music. Y'all don't know no Ice Spice music. Y'all don't, but it's the agenda. It's the algorithm. It's the propaganda. I don't agree with everything Candace says or everything that Candace does. Me personally, I'm not saying I would never date a clear man, but it ain't on my bingo cards for me. But I'm not saying that she can't date a clear man, because the Negro has been dating clear women since the beginning of time. So have at it, girl. Get you a little Oreo cookie or whatever. But what I'm saying is, when she's right, she's right. And on those two things where she spoke about Tippy Tip and she spoke about the industry, she was right. Y'all have to go to the Breakfast Club to see the rest of that interview. It was actually only an hour and some change. A really good interview. If you have time and you just working and you need something to listen to, go listen to it, because you would never know how you might have a change of opinion when you actually hear her speak for herself. If you're not going in with a level mind and a equal playing field mind, then you're gonna miss it, and you're gonna just be like, oh, I don't like her, she has a white husband, or I don't like her because she said George Floyd, I don't like her because like, oh boy, let me just go get it, because see, I'll be having to show y'all, because see, I think when I show y'all, it hit a little different. Oh Lord, I'm missing the doggone letter. Let's go get it. I just listen. I keep telling people once we get out of our feelings, we're gonna be a force to reckon with. Our feelings have not been guiding us right, y'all. They haven't been guiding us right. And I want us to be able to be cognizant of that so that we can figure out how to navigate through our feelings and get to the logic. Because honestly, it's not looking good for us. Look. No, that's not that one. I don't want to share that one. Hold on. That's not the whole thing. Hold on. If this don't properly depict Black people's emotions on a day by day,
You tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
we tear down our own people in our own community because we don't like the way another nigga talk. That's crazy.
Shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
Neither here nor there. Let's get into Chrisean so I can get off of here and go over the Rumble. Listen, you guys, before I get into Junior, we're going to be over there on Rumble for the second half of this Shy Light story. It is lit. It is lit. It is a lituation. I need everybody on board. Y'all come over here. We're going to listen to the last part, but I'm going to have to be braiding my hair while we listen. I'm going to still be streaming, but I'm going to be braiding my hair, girl. I got to get these braids in my head. So, Chrisean, what are the top 3 things I told y'all Chrisean be doing when she needs sympathy? Somebody put it in the chat what Chrisean uses when she needs sympathy. It's 3 things Chrisean go through when she needs sympathy from the people. Put them in the chat. There you go. I hope I don't miss the comment. There you go. This was somebody crying, God, and Junior. I told y'all, the bitch don't change she never changed the formula. The formula goes on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. She do the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over again. And people tend to fall for it lock, stock, and barrel every time. See, now she's taking her shit from mainstream to the back of the hoods down there at the Snapchat. My Rumble is Voodoo Doll TV. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. If you can't get it from the top of the chat, go on my community wall. It is over there as well. Look. So now, she's over there on Snapchat in the alleyways, okay, acting as if we still can't see her. So Chrisean is over there. Let's go get him. Chrisean is over there using Junior again. We still don't know what's going on with him, but let's just go get him at this point. We need the hashtag save Junior. But I feel like this is my theory before we get into it. I think she done sacrificed. She's sacrificing Junior. I see what I said. I think she's sacrificing Junior. But watch her use Junior again. Look.
You take a leak? He laughing. I love him.
I don't know what a shirt looks like.
You like my voice when I sang it? Hold on, wait for it. You sleep? You're sleeping?
He's so cute. He don't deserve that. You hear the music just saying?
Oh shit, why you keep like this?
He tired, girl. Go lay him down. You always have him lay down anyway.
He's so cute, isn't he?
She show him off like a puppy. He's so precious. He deserves a better mother. Oh, this one she over there reminiscing about Blueface. I don't want to hear that ugly ass shit. But I want y'all to see something, and I'm gonna pull them up on the screenshots because I have them. This whole partying on the phone. This whole partying. She had the virtual party like we was during the panorama. This whole on stage virtually. Bitch, you can't make this shit up. Look, this whole on stage virtually, girl. Now, this is what I want to show y'all. See that eye? See that eye? Three. You see this? Look at this picture. And I'm going to pull it up for y'all to see it over here because I done already screenshotted them and got them. This is what I want to tell y'all. A lot of you know that I'm a conspiracy theorist. And I'm proud of it. So, you know, it is what it is. But a lot of people don't understand that a lot of things happen it's a lot of symbolism going on. This is the girl who wrote her name in blood on the wall for Blueface. I know she carried her ass down there by TD Jake's daughter, the one who allegedly don't steal churn. Nevertheless, we still scared. She carried her ass down there by Sarah Jakes and get on there talking about Jesus, and all the Chrisean old duck ass be over there saying she's a woman of God. I know it. Yes, Jesus love her because the Bible tells me so. That's what they get to saying. The bitch is a terror. And in my opinion, she's a fucking, in my opinion, the bitch might worship the devil. Say what I see. So she goes, look at this. She goes and pulls up and take these pictures. Now, I have been noticing this stuff for a little minute. I can't get up. Listen, it don't matter. I have been noticing this stuff for a minute. And I kept saying, well, damn, you know, you always showing one eye. You know what I'm saying? She got a hoodie on with one eye, and she got Junior over there with one eye. This is what we know. If you have not watched the not behind the scenes, what do you call it? Quiet on set, you don't understand that people literally sacrifice and sell their children. Before we get into that, can we talk? We already talked about it on the morning jokes. Aaliyah mama sold them. Usher mama sold them. Britney Spears daddy mama sold them. Lindsay Lohan mama daddy sold them. All these people who willingly sign up for their churn and have these so-called careers, and then these so-called churn go off and get these amazing careers, and then 20, 30 years later, we find out they've been abused the whole time. Their mama sold them. Got paid good too. I know, rest in peace, Aaliyah. That lady didn't deserve nothing she got. She was a fucking product of her whack ass mom who needed a paycheck and let her 12, 13, 14-year-old child go with a 35-year-old man. You want to make me believe Aaliyah mama was a good mother? Moving on. Chrisean is one of these industry parents. If you ask me, she never took care of this pregnancy. Throughout the entire freaking pregnancy, this girl smoked, drank. I don't know if she hoped that she would miscarry. I don't know what was going through her mind. But having a baby was not one of the things that went through her mind. Period. Oh, you know who else on that Aaliyah documentary sold churn? Sparkle. Peep this. This is how you know I ain't bullshitting. Peep this. Sparkle said she had been on a tour bus and seen the tour bus door open and Robert Kelly on top of Aaliyah at the age of what? She said 14, 15? What do you think Sparkle do? You think Sparkle would say, none of my family will never come near this man? What did you think Sparkle did? Sparkle got her little niece and brought her back to the studio. You done seen this 35-year-old man on top of a 14-year-old girl. You would think, you said, my niece would never. What did she go do? Go get her little niece and brought her to the studio. But see, y'all skipped past that part because everybody was mad at R. Kelly. And I was mad at him too. But I was over here saying, bitch, you need to be under the jail with him. The fuck? Then one said, but I told my sister and my brother-in-law they don't need to let her go. Bitch, you bought her. She would have never got in without you. Why would you bring her? If you have not seen Quiet on Set, go see it. It's on HBO Max, YouTube Premium, freaking Prime Premium, all of that shit. Go look at that show. It is a tall tale sign that has been told over and over and over and over from the Epstein Islands on down. These people sell their churn. Chrisean could go get iced out with a chain, but Chrisean won't even go buy Junior a goddamn good pacifier, nor will she go bring Junior to the hospital. Oh, yes. Y'all didn't know that? Y'all didn't know that? See, y'all get hooked on the part that this hoe be around there. Y'all get hooked on the part that she be around there crying and whatnot and getting on camera showing her kissing on Junior. That's where y'all get fucked up at. Y'all only see that part. But don't nobody be like, well, damn, girl, you gonna bring him to the doctor? His little feet was swollen. You don't think you did? She bring him to football practice, but she won't bring him to the doctor. Huh? You mean you bring him to football practice, but not the... Let's go get some of these receipts. First of all, before we get into this, I don't know if y'all know this. I'm pretty sure you do. Her little brother, Petey, who got locked up for DV, he has a public defender. This is y'all rich bitch. Chriseanimals, I know y'all on here. I hope you mad. But your rich bitch couldn't even afford to get her little brother, the one she so-called I do it for Petey. She can't even get him a doggone a good attorney. He has a public defender. Here are the charges. Public defender. Do you see it right there? Look. But I thought she was rich. She just went got iced out the other day. What happened? Yesterday it was, I think. She went got iced out. That's when she had Junior by the one eye. So you was able to go get iced out because remember she said she made $250,000 every 30 minutes on Cash App. And not Cash App, Snapchat. So you could go get iced out, but you can't make sure your brother have adequate defense. This y'all leader though, I guess. Child, please. Moving on. Let's go get some other receipts. I want to get on here and show this to you guys because this needs to be said. Chriseanimals, if you're just coming in, I hate you. Yes, I do. I don't like you. And the world will be better without you. Say what I said. Chriseanimals, I know y'all on here. And I know when I get off of here, y'all gonna go back to y'all little blogs. So y'all little corners over the IEP section and go, she's over there talking negative about the baby. She's just such a horrible person. She talks negative about children. How can she do it? It's negative about children, girl. Go lay down, duck, goose. Go lay down and don't get up. Matter of fact, take an indefinite nap. You feel what I'm saying? That's what, if I had one wish, like Ray J, if I had one wish, all the Chriseanimals will go to sleep like Sleeping Beauty and never get back up. Let's move on. I wanted to show y'all something else. Hold on. Because see, like I said, this girl would literally do anything and everything except make sure her child is taken care of. Period, Pooh. And I said what I said. She do any and everything but make sure her child is taken care of. We done seen Junior at 11 football games, 5 basketball games, 6 soccer fields, and 12 golf tournaments. But we have yet to see him back down to the doctors. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that, Yolanda. My brother's D9, bro. Blue. Just come up and shoot up the crib. My brother's D9, bro. He's D9, bro. Oh, he D9 already. Cell block D9. Cell block D9. Oh, Jackson. D1, D9. Either way, it's a letter and a number to identify the nigga. I don't know if Petey really put hands on that clear woman. I really don't care. But even if he did, and he did or he didn't, if y'all would like to keep Petey in y'all prayers, if you want to. If you don't, that's fine with me too, because we don't need to clog up the prayer line anyway. We don't need to. God have better and bigger issues to press than fucking with her, with Chrisean and the Malones and the Chriseanimals. Now, I wanted to again show you guys this photo. Like I said, and after I say this, we're going to get off here and we're going to head over to Rumble. Listen to me. This right here is not a coincidence. I know I'm behind it. Who cares? This right here is not a coincidence. This girl has been posting multiple photos showing one eye. And if anybody know anything about the industry, if you believe in God, you got to believe in the devil. If you believe in the devil, you got to know that he does evil. If you know he does evil, you know that he has people who does evil for him. If you know that he has people who do evil for him, you have to know that there's a yin and a yang, a woo and a woo. Them people is around here showing y'all signs that they in on that demonic shit, but most people just go in on discredit it because whatever. She keep making these pictures, showing these pictures of her and Junior with the one eye type of combo. And for me, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. Because instead of taking pictures, thank God she put a shirt on him on this picture. But instead of taking pictures, bitch, you need to be taking him to the doctor. This picture right here is where she was getting iced out. They over there showing their allegiance to Satan himself and Negroes because they just want to discount and act like the shit don't happen. Don't even see it when it's right in their face. We don't see it because we don't want to believe it. This bitch at virtual concerts, but she have yet to bring Junior to the doctor. She around here buying subs, all this, that, and the third. We still got Chriseanimal channels on this bitch, windmilling till their arms come out of socket, and I hope them bitches do. Both of them. But ain't nobody asking, outside of Junior being a beautiful baby, when is she going to take him down to the doctors? Oh, yeah, Tip Nico, I seen the devil tattoo. This is the same girl who wrote her name in blood on Blueface's wall. I love you, Blue. I love you, Blue, in blood. Now we got Junior over here, one eye, bop, bop, one eye. And let's go get this one. This was the one that really disturbed me that made me go get him. Now I'm going to start paying attention. Look at how in this photo is only one of her eyes and only one of Junior's eyes. These are all theories. This can't be proven, but this is what I believe because I know what the fuck I'm looking at. It will make sense because the bitch is doing everything in her power not to help this baby. This girl is doing everything in her power not to help this baby. Yet she over there taking pictures and doing videos with him for y'all sympathy. You know that movie Mommy Dearest? I keep telling y'all, they say art imitates life. When the gag is, it's the other way around because this ain't no fucking predictions. These are scripts. Life imitates art. Art don't imitate life. They lied. When they show you something like The Simpsons, oh, they predicted. They didn't predict the motherfucking thing. They just giving you the script. Life imitates art. I don't know if y'all ready for that, dude. Not just her. All these celebrities do it in our face. When Jay-Z was up there doing this, can I get an encore? Niggas, oh, the rock, nigga, please. Okay, it ain't the rock you think it is. I told y'all before as well. if Blueface came home right now and said, I'll take you, but I can't take that baby, she gonna drop him off at the nearest bus stop. And I said what I said. If Blueface came home right now and said, I'll take you, but I can't take that baby, she dropping him off at the nearest bus stop. Say what I said. Because she loved that nigga more than she loved herself. But the Chrisean want us to believe she give a fuck about this baby. All right, because she on the line kissing them. Oh, Junior. Huh, Junior. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Heavy on that. He la be do be dam Illuminati. Heavy on that part. Illuminati. Can't you tell? He needs love. Can you tell? I can. See, y'all wrong. Cause see, when they were putting them African children with the flies around their head on the 1-800 and 1-900 number back in the day, all y'all mamas want to send a quarter to feed a whole family. Now Junior needs help and don't nobody want to send nothing. Y'all, it's crazy. Y'all send quarters over to Africa. They say a quarter could feed 15 people. Your mama was over there putting 50 cents in a carton in a little envelope so she could send it down there. Now Junior need love and not everybody want it crazy. Girl, y'all is fake. Y'all fake. Y'all know everybody mama was putting them quarters in that little envelope to send over there to Africa. Y'all know I ain't lying. I ain't making this shit up. Everybody mama, when they used to put them churn with the big old bellies in the BDBs, get me up here. Let me say what I got to say. When they was putting them churn on the TV and they were saying, in the arms of an angel, and they had a big old a baby with a big old belly and a big old head and BDBs, and he had no clothes on and he had flies going around his head, and the lady was saying, for 25 cents a day you can sponsor a family of 15. All it takes is for you to have a heart. And then the lady in the background, in the arms of an angel. Oh, y'all mama got them envelopes and was putting them quarters in them envelopes, girl. Stop acting crazy. I was there. All y'all mamas had the envelope putting the quarters in there to mail them off. Now we have a new, struggle. In the arms of an angel, you will finally. In the arms of an angel, you will find in your dream. For 25 cents a minute, you can save Junior. Please, #save Junior and send in your quarters. In the arms of an angel, you will finally be. In the arms of an angel, you will find in your dreams. He la be do be dam Illuminati. That was the remix, and I said what I said. Now, get your envelope and put your quarters in. Your mama put her quarters in. Put your goddamn quarters in. Put your quarters in your envelope and send them down there to somebody who can help Junior. #save Junior. Do me a favor, y'all. See at about what time it is? 8:05. We're gonna be down there at Rumble. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. We're gonna be over there at Rumble doing the rest of this Shy Light stuff. We deep diving on some real nigga shit over on Rumble. Please go subscribe and follow me on Rumble. We can super chat and everything over there. It's a type of situation. I love each and every one of y'all. Shout out to everybody who supported the channel. Hold on one second. Everybody who sent me a cash app, I'm sorry, Lord have mercy. Thank you, Jan, the artist, for the cash app. She said, you so smart and beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Tonio, for the cash app. She said she always missed my lies. Thank you, Do It Right, for the cash app. You're 100. I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you, Khalik, for the cash app. Sending something from New York City. You guys, if you want to support the channel, all you really got to do, to be completely honest, is like the video. But if you want to support monetarily, because I'm not monetized, hit that cash app right there. Please and thank you. I would definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, meet me over there on Rumble so we can finish this book up and we can figure out what we're going to do next, because we got to keep doing this. This is the situation over here at the Rumble, people, okay? I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all know how I roll. We Joe's in and we Joe's out. If you have any issues trying to find the channel, there's a link posted to my community wall, and I will post another, okay? So give me about 8:05, 8:10. We're going to pull up over there on Rumble and finish the rest of this book. We only got like 43 minutes left, so I think we should be good and go through it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Love y'all, and I see y'all hoes tomorrow for Educational Friday. Make sure y'all pull over and pop out for Educational Friday. These for the ones who are independent thinkers or want to be independent thinkers. I love y'all. See y'all hoes later. Peace.
Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We live, baby. Come on. That's right. Okay. Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up. Then it bust it open, lift it up. Yeah, come on, lift it up. Then it bust it open for your B-O-Y. For your rockin' for your lift it up, baby. Mix it with your bossa now.
Come on, Blaze, so you know.
Drop me a nasty beat.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.